This is a breakfast for vegan champions, okay? So if you don't put yourself through any type of pressure, okay, take yourself through extreme conditions, okay, you don't torture yourself, this breakfast is not for you. What you're going to need for this breakfast is extra firm tofu. You want to drain it, you want to chop it up, and then you're going to saute it in a pan with your choice of plant oil. Then I've already prepped some quinoa. Okay, all you want to need is your serving size of quinoa. Okay, you're gonna cook that to your liking, to your texture. Sometimes I'll cook it a little bit longer if I want it a little bit more softer. Sometimes I'll cook it a little bit shorter if I want it to have like a slight, not really like crunch, but I can still have that texture to it if it makes sense. Beautiful soul. And then once your quinoa is done cooking, I like to use a measuring cup to plate my quinoa to look, you know, aesthetically pleasing, okay, to make it look all cutesy and stuff. This is basically you um, romanticizing your food. This also will help if you're in the beginning stages of going vegan, plant based, whatever, right? This will help you to stay consistent when you're making your food look as pretty as possible, beautiful soul. Then you want to go ahead and plate your crispy tofu. Just look at how crispy that is. I know a lot of people like to bash or downplay tofu, but it's all about how you cook it, okay? And it's all about the seasons or the seasonings or the spices that you put on the tofu, okay? So all of that plays a role, right? If you think about it, if you're cooking meat, nobody's really out here eating flavorless meat, okay? It has some type of season to it. It doesn't matter even if it's just like salt and pepper. You're adding a flavor to it, okay? So don't judge the tofu. You need to learn how to cook it to your liking, okay? And my liking is crispy. I always pan fry my tofu and I season it the way I like it, and it's always delicious. Then you're gonna add your choice of a seed or nut butter. I am using here is almond butter. You can also substitute for peanut butter. Almond butter and peanut butter are the two nuts that I use for this breakfast. You're gonna go ahead and top it with blueberries, or you can top it with your choice of fruits. And then lastly, we're gonna go ahead and top all of that, bring everything together for the quinoa with some delicious honey, okay? The honey really brings everything together. Your choice of nut butter brings everything together. This is the final look, okay? This is a breakfast for vegan champions. So if you don't be out here putting yourself through a lot of pressure, okay, to become that diamond, this breakfast is not for you.